Well, I can think of a couple reasons. Let's see here. Hostility, drama, people are angry. That's why I don't do the interviews like we have in the past, because that's what YouTube seems to have become, is a big old Jerry Springer show, man. I like Jerry Springer just as much as the next guy does, but I don't want it to become the platform. 2026, we're really doing a lot of good stuff with Insane Throttle, and we want to keep it on the serious side. Now, we have no problem whatsoever having an interview with a guy if the club is able to get its side of the story out, which most of the time they got the old code. They don't want to put their side of the story out because basically it's a waste of time to them on somebody that's already been put out or left the club. And you can't blame them because a lot of these ex members will come on an interview with an attitude or bashing the club, or they're just angry as all hell that they're not around anymore. And I get it. People want an avenue where they're able to put out how they're feeling now, their side of the story, if you will. It's just our platform isn't that platform that it's going to happen on. The emails are constant. I get them all the time, trying to come on the show. Hey, let me get this out there. I have something to say. Well, go start your own platform then, or go on one of the other channels that allow you to do that kind of stuff. We're not going to participate in that because both sides ain't coming out. And if we can't get both sides of a story, then it ain't going out on this platform. And I know that upsets a lot of people because we used to be where we did our interviews with people, and it turned out to be a Jerry Springer show. As the Insane Throttle has matured, if you will, the priorities have really shifted into professional journalism and pushing back on the mainstream media, law enforcement, when it comes to that kind of stuff, because we just saw this supposed expert come out and try to turn everything into gang, 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 gang. Now, I will admit, clubs do some stupid stuff, but you got to sit back and you got to say to yourselves, it's a different time now. It's harder to control the information, and especially the younger ones in these clubs. It's hard to control their little asses. The first thing they want to do is reach for their phone, get up on TikTok. Hey, I look cool. Or they want to do stuff in broad daylight where everybody's got a camera on them. It's not like it used to be where, hey, I don't carry a Polaroid or a Kodak on me. No, everybody's got a smartphone and they'll reach out and get it. So I feel for a lot of these clubs that have to go through this kind of stuff. It's just freaking amazing, the problems that modern technology really does present to them. So they don't need it to where they got ex-members out there bashing them, just going off on them. Hey, man, this is your fault or that fault. I did no wrong type of stuff. And if you do have these type of people on, I suggest you challenge the hell out of them. Challenge the hell out of them. If you want to be a good interviewer, that's what you have to do, is challenge every aspect of their story. Reach out to the other parties. The other parties are going to probably tell you to go pound sand, but at least try to do something like that. Me and Dragon call it low-hanging fruit. Yeah, you're going to get the views and stuff, but how does that benefit the club scene? It doesn't. What it does is make the whole club scene look like a Jerry Springer show. And you'll say, well, Hollywood, you guys do biker news, and doing something like that is a totally different ball game. We're actually taking our material from, as you just see, the freaking, what's it called? The warning or whatever in the description box. We take our stuff from news media. If law enforcement puts a statement out, we'll take that, or court records. We're not going on the hearsay stuff. And another word of advice for those that do contact and try to give information and all that kind of stuff, we're not going to take it if you're saying, well, I need to remain anonymous. You can't, I'm still in the club. Well, what does that say about your loyalty to your club if you have to stay anonymous? Most of the club guys I knew, they would put their word and their name behind what they said. They didn't want to stay anonymous. The only way, or the reason why you would want to stay anonymous, is you're too chicken shit to approach your club at the table. That's where all your beefs are supposed to be handled. They're not supposed to be handled through the internet. They're not supposed to be handled through me, because you got to remember, dude, I really don't care, because it's not my club. I'm not going to get involved in the drama within that club. So again, you to take that and you feed it to everybody else, but we're not going to be that place where you can feed it at. And we're not going to, like I said, be interviewing ex-members. If you're a current member, we have to have the go-ahead to not only, one, confirm who you are, but two, that we'll get the correct side of the story from the club. So if you're representing the club, cool, we'll verify it, we'll get you on. But ex-members, not unless you really bring something to the table where you're not bashing the club. I just think that's a fair policy to have. I think everybody should demand all sides of the stories, that all sides come out. I truly believe that. How can you make an informed decision when you only got one piece of the puzzle? That's not the bikers that I know. And when I came into this stuff, that ain't it, man. We always wanted to know every angle to it. That's the sad thing about the internet now, is that kind of thinking has really went out the frickin' window now. Now it's all grab the popcorn, Jerry Springer time. And I get it, man. You're looking for entertainment and stuff. But 2026, a lot more seriousness over here. Also, got to remind you guys, Motorcycle Madhouse is going to be exclusive only to our members. 99 cents is all we're charging for it. But we're going to be giving our members a lot extra. Motorcycle Madhouse live streams over on YouTube and Facebook Monday and Fridays, 8 a.m. Central Standard. And of course, you get to have the replay going on if you can't catch it live. Gives us a chance to interact with our members that really help us out, support the show. We're indebted to you. You guys are awesome for that kind of stuff. But let me know in the comments section what you all think. Do you want professionalism, or do you want Jerry Springer? Let me know. Rock on, baby.